Ah oui, j'espère que vous comprenez l'anglais aussi. Hello, Kaji Noko.
Hello, Locklear.
Nice
Hi.
to, nice to meet you. Thank you for doing this. I'm really hyped to talk to you. So can you present yourself for the stream? And of course, I will translate in French because my community is French.
Okay, I will try to say it in French. Bonsoir, je m'appelle Torsten, je travaille en King Games en Francfort, en allemand, et je suis le audio directeur de Enshrouded et aussi je fais le level design. Et c'est tout que je peux dire en français.
Ah non, mais
Je suis
vraiment très
désolé.
propre. Ah non, mais très très propre, hein.
Ok. Merci.
W pour Kaji Noko. Les gars, vous l'entendez bien, c'est bon? Euh, donc, je peux te parler en français ou je te parle en anglais?
En, en anglais, je préfère anglais,
Ok,
mais je
ok.
parle, je comprends un petit peu, but I
Non
prefer
mais
English, yeah?
yeah, you speak
Okay.
very, very good French, huh? I think
Oh,
everybody
thank you.
understood. Yeah. Um,
Thank you. Thank
so,
you. Merci beaucoup.
can you detail what you're doing for Enshrouded and how long you've been doing it, please?
Yes. So I'm doing like I'm responsible for everything you hear in the game, first of all. So the music, the sound effects, the voiceover, that is like my responsibility. Yeah. So I have like a team of composers, sound designers, and basically we do the whole audio together. And I also work as a level designer, so I create a lot of these poise, we call them, like the levels, the locations you see where you can walk in and fight. And yeah, I do mostly a lot of the secrets you find. You know, I put the treasure chest and like hidden doors and stuff like this. Yeah.
Oh, so you're the guy okay. So you're the one responsible when I don't find the chests because they're too well hidden.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Yes.
Great, great.
Yeah.
Um,
Complain.
al-
Complain to me then. Yeah.
Oh, I will. Don't worry, because
Okay.
I don't know if I'll present myself, but let me translate what you said.
Yeah.
Donc en gros, les gars, il est audio designer, donc c'est lui qui gère les teams, donc dans tout ce qui est audio. Donc c'est lui qui va faire en sorte qu'on ait l'immersion audio. Il va faire tous les bruits à droite et à gauche, la musique aussi, je crois. Et il est aussi level designer et du côté de tout ce qui est genre coffre caché, etc. Et bien sûr dans le jeu Enshrouded. Mais les gars, quelle question quoi? Quelle question? Dans quel jeu? Enshrouded les gars, le meilleur jeu de tous les temps. Pour le coup, et
Oui,
c'est pas une
je
OP,
compris.
ah bah oui, tu comprends ça tu comprends. Et ça fait combien de temps que tu travailles sur le jeu? How long you've been working on the game?
Oh, now for 6 years. Yeah.
See, and when was it first released in early access?
Now it's for 2 years out in early access, I think. Now it's almost 2 years. Yeah.
Ok.
And before that, we made like 4 years of development. Yeah, before the
Donc
early
avant
access.
l'early access, c'était 4 ans de développement. Là, on en est à 6. Et le jeu est sorti il y a 2 ans en early access. Et actuellement, bon, bah, je suis à 235 heures de temps de jeu. Just to let you know, I'm about at 235 hours in your game.
It is crazy. I watched your stream. Apparently, my friend told me you are so famous, so I had to tune in. And I was really surprised to see, like, oh, you're having so much fun. And a couple of days ago, I saw you with a friend playing, and you were just doing like weird shit, like going crazy. You built like ice blocks in your base and just
Yeah.
crazy stuff with the water. And it was so fun to watch, really. That was so much fun to see that. Yeah.
Pourquoi il parle anglais? Parce qu'il est allemand, les gars, donc on communique de manière internationale, donc n'hésitez pas aussi à prendre des cours d'anglais, c'est très important, mesdames et messieurs. Donc, bon, thank you so much for coming here. I can't wait to ask future questions about Enshrouded, but first let me present myself. So, I'm a hardcore streamer, gamer, and my favorite games are survival games, like Subnautica, and other survivals like Soul's Mask. I have like 500 hours in Soul's Mask. I don't know if you've even encountered the game.
Yeah, I've heard of it, but I not played.
Okay.
Yeah.
Raft, and
Raft,
other,
of course. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
other great,
Valheim.
Yeah, Valheim, of course, your biggest inspiration. But
Yeah.
I don't mind because like there's also a lot of Minecraft in your game, and I really hope that your game will go on the same path of Minecraft, successful wise, because it really deserves it. Like I love how it's polished. I love everything about your game. There's nothing I hate. There's nothing I really dislike. Of course, there's some points that I would like to talk about, but
Yeah.
uh,
I will
the
take notes. Yeah.
yeah, please take notes and please
Yeah. Yeah.
because no, but take me seriously. Take my word for it because I
Yeah.
am
I do. I
I
do.
am
Yeah.
I am really like when I play a game, it's like I forget to eat, I forget to drink, I forget everything. I just want to play the game. That's all. It's
Mhm.
my new
Yeah.
life. So that's how I am.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So les gars, si vous avez des questions, n'hésitez pas. Voilà. So for you've introduced one of your best. From my end, I think the best not DLC, but the best patch you've ever done. The water patch.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um, and for me, it was really one of it is the best one you've done since the beginning. And so I really wanted to talk about some few points. I've written some
Mhm.
points. Um,
Mhm.
so first of all, can you go more in details what you do as a level designer? Like not only hiding chests.
Yes. So like we have our own engine, so we have a tool, it's called Holistic. And there we kind of like build all the world. So it's a voxel world. This game is based on. So mostly we are using like this tool set to create the world. Yeah. So like to make voxel stems into a scene and say like, okay, this is supposed to be whatever, a hill, and we create a castle on that hill. So we have another tool where we create this castle, and then we think about, okay, what enemies will be in the castle, and what is kind of like the idea behind the castle. How big is it? Where do we go through it? Like which enemies are there? Which kind of secrets? Which lore notes? Like the story and all that. And then we talk about this in a team, and then like one of us guys, they build the castle, and then we think about like, yeah, putting the enemies there, putting the secrets there, the rewards. Like in the new biome, there is a lot of new towns, for example. And these have all been created from our team. Yeah, in regards to well, how we think it would be exciting for players, what they can see in a new biome. Like,
Mm.
so we go and say, oh, this should be a watchtower, or this should be like a lighthouse, or this should be a
Yeah.
city
So
that has a harbor or something like
everything is
that.
like handmade. Like you go
Yeah,
because that's the feeling I get when
everything is handmade. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
Donc en
yeah,
gros, bon là il a beaucoup débité les gars, mais en gros l'idée c'est que tout est fait custom à la main. C'est ce que je disais hier, c'est que c'est du sur mesure. On est donc là, en gros, ça c'est son boulot aussi. Il décrit un peu son boulot en tant que level designer. Donc il se balade à droite et à gauche, les gars, sur la map, et il décide, bon bah là avec sa team, il décide là on va mettre un château. Et dans ce château, il va se passer ça, tu vois, etc. Moi, après, je vais le torpiller avec des questions, les gars. Je vais le mettre au coin du mur, ne vous inquiétez pas. Mais tout sera dans le fait que je suis. Et les gars, n'oubliez pas, je suis fan. Je vais pas le descendre son jeu. Donc voilà. And how many devs are you working like since the beginning? Did the team evolve? How many were
yes.
you at
Yeah.
the beginning, and how many are you now?
Oh, so when we started, we were a really small team. So at the end of the last project, we had a game called Portal Knights. It was also like a voxel-based game, a little bit like Minecraft, just with some more, like look for children. And we were around 25 people at that time. Yeah, when we finished the game and
Yeah.
started Enshrouded, and now we're around 60 people, 60
Wow.
developers. So since 2 years, we grown, yeah, a lot. Yeah.
Yeah. Donc ils sont passés de 25 devs au début, ce qui est énorme quand même les gars, dites-vous, 25 devs au début. Alors ils avaient dev un autre jeu, j'ai oublié ce qu'il m'a dit. Et là maintenant ils sont 60. Pour vous donner un ordre d'idée, je pense que ça c'est des millions d'euros par an. Hein. Where are you guys based?
In Frankfurt,
Okay.
Germany.
Germany, yeah. It's
Yeah.
Keen Games, really fan of you guys, really fun.
Yeah.
Donc les mecs sont à Francfort en Allemagne les gars, et ils sont passés de 25 devs à 60 devs en 2 ans, ce qui est grandiose, hein. Ce qui est grandiose. Donc là on est sur un studio européen quand même les gars, et on est sur un banger absolument européen. I don't know who's watching on your team, but could you please send my best congratulations to all your teams and all your members, each one of them, because I think the artistic direction is one of the best things you have in the game. Like,
Wow. Okay. Yeah, thank you.
yeah, and you're part of it because you're at the sound design. Immersive sound design is really great. We feel every single bit of effort in your game. You know, I've been playing games for my whole life. I'm 35 and I've been playing games since I'm 4, and that's all I do in my life. All I do is play games. I'm telling you. And survival games, it's been like 8 years I've been playing survival games, and I'm telling you, your game, like, there's a lot of repetitive stuff in it that we're gonna discuss, of course.
Yeah.
But I know it's how you shape an open world today. It's all, of course, you put all those repetitive stuff, but the fact that everything is like handmade, and you know, you don't take the same castle, you put it back there, take the same shit, you put it back there, you know, you don't do that. That's what really I love about you guys. So we're gonna go more deep into the first things that I really want to discuss is I'm sure you guys have a lot of feedback on your besides your community with Discord, with Reddit and everything.
Yeah.
So I'm sure you're gonna tell me, of course we've thought about it and everything. Let me just translate what we've been saying, okay?
Yeah, sure.
Bon, en gros les gars, je lui ai dit que j'adorais son jeu et que j'étais un méga fanboy. Ouais, justement, t'inquiète, Roche, t'inquiète. Pour les coffres, je vais lui poser la question. Un espadon, tu te fous de ma gueule? Non, je vais pas lire ça. The Mining Inspector. Ouais. Alors justement, ça, on va en venir de tout ce qui est automatisation et tout ce qui va tourner autour de cet univers-là. On va essayer de couvrir. Donc si vous avez des questions, n'hésitez surtout pas à acheter le jeu aussi. Je suis pas en OP, c'est pas une publicité déguisée. Je suis pas actionnaire, j'aime juste trop ce jeu, j'ai 300 heures dessus. Voilà. Let's talk about plantation first, if you don't mind.
Okay, yeah.
So
it's
I'm
not
sure
my favorite topic.
Yeah, I'm sure you've got a lot of feedback on it. I don't know how you meant how to do this, but let me. You're watching the stream, right?
Yeah, I love your bass, by the way. Yeah, it's great.
Oh, thank you, thank you.
Amazing.
It's kind of it's not really. We try to make it nice, but of course sometimes you just need the time to do it. So on the plantation side, we've done all these big sections, as you can see. To put like maybe 80 to 100 crops on each stuff, each compartments, and you know, it's very tedious. I think that the term is tedious. So every time pick it up. Like I'm sure you've got already so many feedback on maybe have a tool that you know. You like a big axe, or you know
a scythe. A scythe.
Yeah, exactly. A scythe. And you do it like that, and then boom, it's just picking up everything, you know. So like the term tedious is I don't know if you get it right because I'm French and my English is not great as well.
No, I get it.
Okay, you know, you have to plant it all the time, pick it up 100 times. Spam E on the floor. it's really like I get the feeling that I lost like on 234 hours, I lost at least 30 hours doing this, at least.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
I'm sure we could have done put that down to like maybe not 30 hours, huh? I'm I'm like that, but I'm sure we could have put that number down like to half at least, you know.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
so what do you count on doing for the future? Do you see something that will facilitate this crops, or am I just farming way too much?
Both, I think. Yeah, maybe you're overdoing it, but also we heard that feedback from other people as well. Like that it's not necessary to have so much actually growing, for the stuff you actually need. But if you want it, there should definitely a way to make it easier. And so we are in discussion, like to find a way to make it easier for all the people who really farm and plant a lot. But it's not like that I can say, oh, this is what we're going to do now. As you said, maybe we discussed several ideas, like making a new tool or making like NPCs help you or
Yes,
other things.
we will
So
come
there,
to
but
that. We will come to that.
it will be something. Yeah, yeah, yeah. There will be something for sure. Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
I'm sure that
yeah.
you
So
guys
we
have.
heard we heard you, and we had like other people. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah. But I'm just talking about the principle, of planting lots of crops so you're sure you don't need them
yeah,
in the future. That's how that's my philosophy, like how I work, how I like creating a base and doing this. I like doing it once and then it's done. It's in my chest and I have like unlimited
yeah,
supply of this type. Um,
yeah. I get it.
so I'm sure you guys have unlimited, because even though right now you're still in the gold phase, you didn't even go where we don't even have the diamonds, like all the scaling
Yeah,
of the minerals of rarity. You get me, right?
yeah,
Um,
yeah.
so yeah, great patch you've done right now with the stacking. And is it normal that some don't stack? Like the bananas, they don't stack until 250. There's like my pumpkins stack until
Oh,
250, and some don't
oh,
stack.
that okay. That could be just a bug. I will just ask. Because I think most items should stack to a huge amount. That we increase the stack amount
Oh,
for
so
most items.
every
Yeah,
items.
could be a bug. Yeah, no, most of them, but this could be a bug because I think like at least 5 doesn't seem right. Like yeah. I will take a note.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Maybe it's my
yeah,
old save that does that. Maybe
yeah,
I didn't try on a
yeah,
new save, but
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Okay.
As you can see, like
So
I've been
I,
showing you. So
yeah,
if it's a bug, everything was meant to stack at 250.
let me write it down, just like take a note. Yeah,
Ok.
yeah,
En gros, ce qu'il est en train de me dire, c'est que c'est peut-être
yeah,
un bug que les choses se stackent pas à 250 parce que ils avaient sur stack. Oh putain, j'en ai de la paille. Euh,
yeah.
donc ouais, il est en train de noter les gars. Donc soit c'est un bug, soit c'est peut-être ma save, j'en
Yeah.
sais rien, mais
Mm.
ouais. So like maybe everything was made to stack at 250 or 100 or something like that.
No, I think that still is depending on the item. Like not all items stack the same way, and so I had to look up for how much it was intended to stack, and if it's like really not
All right.
working, or because lots of items got very lately implemented. So in
Yeah.
this update, like everything came together basically in the final week. So sometimes like you have hundreds of things that come together, so we check and sometimes you forget to check this or that.
Yeah.
So it could be that we just didn't.
I loved using this in the past. It's like let me show you on stream so you can see it.
Yeah,
Like when I take this and I do maj, so shift F, it just picks up my stack it doesn't pick up everything. It's supposed to pick up all my... Hello?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sorry,
Yeah.
I've been, I have a disconnect. Sorry.
Okay.
My
I
stream
just, yeah, sorry. Yes, I just see nothing now.
Yeah, don't
on the
worry.
stream.
I'll reboot.
Okay. It was
Yeah.
just a commercial break. Yeah.
No.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Sorry,
Okay.
give me a second. Sorry.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah.
I
Pas de
don't know why
problème.
my stream is crashing and I don't crash on Discord.
The game. Now I see something. Yeah. Wait a second.
Tiens, vous me dites quand
Flash
c'est bon,
it.
mais moi je suis rouge là. C'est écrit rouge là. Ah, ça a l'air d'être reparti. Ça a l'air d'être reparti, les gars. I think we're back online.
Yeah. Yeah, I see you.
Bon, bah, je sais pas. Les gars, là, je sais pas si c'est de ma faute. Je sais pas si c'est le CDI ou ma connexion ou Twitch. D'accord? Je sais pas, donc je vous laisse juger. So, we were talking about Shift and F. Is it supposed
Yeah.
Shift F? Is it supposed like to pick up everything or just the stack? You see?
Oof. I really don't know. Yeah.
Let me try to change my server.
Okay, so far you're only telling me about bugs.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm sorry. But
No, it's good. It's good. No, but we that's why we have the the early access, and also we make a new patch every couple of weeks. Yeah, so we will probably, if this is a bug, in the next patch it will be gone. I promise.
okay,
like that,
great.
will be better.
So we've been talking. Also, I'm sure you're planning to do. Let's talk about the gear, okay?
Yeah.
So the gear is like. I think you could go deeper on the gear, right? I'm sure you're gonna plan on it because you've already introduced the gems.
Yeah.
So, are you planning to do some enchantings and stuff like that?
Sure, because I think it was in discussion. Yeah. So, but the gems was already like a step into this direction. Yeah. In regards to what like you can do with weapons and all that, there are also other ideas that we had. Like we did a massive rebalancing now also on this update for a lot of the gear stuff. And we have a new designer on that is like only looking at the gear specifically and the whole balancing of it. And if he makes like a cool suggestion, we can go forward on that. Yeah. But right now there's nothing like explicitly planned with enchanting. But yeah, we'll definitely look and discuss about these things.
Okay. Yeah, you should go deeper on the
Okay.
gear and
Yeah.
and how you like maybe upgrade your gear. Like you create.
Yeah, but
okay. Yeah, go ahead.
no, I mean there are runes already and gems, so I mean there is a lot of things actually, and you
Yeah,
can
but you
craft
what?
now legendary. Yeah.
Yeah, but the gear, you cannot touch the gear. You cannot upgrade the gear. You need to be able to upgrade the gear.
I mean the armors, yeah, not the weapons.
Armor. Yeah, armor.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's another thing. Yes, you're right. Okay. Yeah, gear enchantment. Yeah.
Yeah, so enchantment, maybe upgrade the gear like to your own, like you not with runes but something else, like maybe just crafting materials, and then you upgrade your gear to another tier.
Yeah.
And of course, I don't know if I heard this info, but you were working on gear sets, right?
Yeah.
Oh no, so no.
I mean there are certain sets, you mean, like for the armors that you can get.
Yeah. So sets, but cosmetic sets. I'm talking about like sets, like I've been a big WoW player, World of Warcraft. I don't know if you've ever played, but there were
sure.
sets.
Sure. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you should really definitely do sets because most of the gear is kind of we use it the same globally. You always take the hands because the hands will give you better on your spec, better stats on your
Mhm.
spec, and then you always get the plate armor. And usually
Yeah.
we don't have more variation on it because the magical one is the weakest one because there's the magic defensive is not that important in your game yet.
Yeah.
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 So we get that the
Yeah.
physical defense is really. I play in difficulty hard. I play in hard. So
Hard. Yeah.
yeah. So you know
Yeah.
I really need that physical defense.
Omelette
Yeah.
So
astrale à
maybe
la banane
make it maybe
phosphorescente ingrédient, un banane phosphorescente intergalactique, disponible.
sorry. Maybe make it like
Yeah.
upgradable or even customizable. Like
Yeah.
and even so yeah, this is what I really would love to see in the gear. I think it's the best feeling in the game is like when you find a new weapon, a legendary weapon or something like that. But your French is great, man. Huh? Your French is really great.
I'm just like I'm imitating the sound. We have like a couple of French people in the company, so I just imitate how they sound.
Yeah, but I mean, it's great, it's great. Ok,
Okay.
we're back again. Bonjour, désolé les gars, désolé. Je crois que c'était mon OBS, je crois, parce qu'il a galéré à s'éteindre, donc j'espère, j'espère les gars, et sinon, bon bah, force à nous. Est-ce que les villageois sont prévus pour avoir des rôles des recodes? Alors justement, je pense que ça c'est une question qu'ils ont énormément. Ok, so let's just go on the last point on the gear that I wanted to see with you. It's like the gems. I think gems are a really great addition.
Yeah.
But I think you should add like a slot or even more slots of gems on even the weapons or even all the armors. You could put some slots and like add some statistic gems on it. Like let's say 10 plus 10 agility, plus 10 dexterity, sorry, plus 5 force, or like just
Yeah. I know.
easy gems like that on like maybe two, one on the gloves, two on the armor, one on the head, something like that. You get me?
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
That
I
would
know
be a
that,
good
yeah,
idea
I mean,
and really easy, I think, to add because your gemming systems
Yeah.
right now it's like you want the most OP gem like that because you only
Yeah.
have one slot for the gem.
Yeah. I see that. Yeah.
So I'm sure you had like a lot of demand on the useful NPCs, right?
What you mean with useful?
So right now
In what kind of
NPCs
way?
they move around in the base, but they don't really. So they don't really help you, right?
Yeah, they're just crafting stations anyway.
Yeah, exactly. So do you plan in the future to make them like help us? Maybe
That would be awesome. Yeah.
Yeah.
The thing is here, what I can say is like there are definitely more ideas, like in any kind of way. Like they should feel more alive. They should more like do things that feel like villagers. For example, good example would be Animal Crossing as a reference. That you feel like this town is really alive, and they are wandering around. But also we are thinking about, okay, how could they really do work for you? For example, you would go on a quest and can some NPC do something for you? But then it's about like, oh, how does it work technically? Like, what if the path finding is broken, for example? Can he go to the field and harvest if there would be a little gap in between his path and all that? So we have to think about all these what if, like to see if it's actually possible. What is like the technical constraints? But definitely, we have more ideas for the NPCs and make them, as you say, more useful. Yeah, that is something we want to work on. Yeah.
Ok. Globalement, il a dit que c'était quelque chose que, ils ont eu beaucoup de demandes là-dessus. C'est qu'en fait, moi, je leur ai proposé l'idée de se dire, merci de couper le mec là qui casse ses ficelles. Si tu veux un ban, tu me dis. Hein. Donc en gros, c'est faire en sorte que les PNJ dans la base, ils fassent quelque chose. Parce qu'en fait, les PNJ dans la base, actuellement, ils sont juste des crafting stations. Si tu vas les voir, tu leur demandes de crafter ça, boum, ça le fait, tu vois. Et ouais, si tu peux dire au PNJ de couper l'herbe, etc. Mais sa réponse, elle me plaît parce que elle est très pointilleuse. C'est-à-dire que, et c'est comme ça qu'ils ont dev ce jeu, c'est que ils sont très méticuleux. Et c'est-à-dire qu'ils veulent vraiment. Là, tu vois, ils me parlent déjà dans les détails. Alors que normalement, ils ne devraient pas, tu vois. Mais ils me parlent déjà de, ok, on veut le faire, mais il faut qu'on s'intéresse à tellement de sujets que ça va nous prendre du temps, etc. De savoir comment on va faire le pathfinding du PNJ. Il ne faut pas qu'il se bloque contre les murs. Comment est-ce qu'il va faire ça? Surtout que le monde, on le craft comme on veut, quoi. Les trous, on les fait comme on veut. Le jeu, il est tech, hein, parce que là, les gars, on fait des trous partout. Si tu veux. Donc là, tu vas bloquer beaucoup. Il y a beaucoup de matière à bloquer les PNJ qui bougent, etc. Mais en tout cas, ouais, c'est dans leur, enfin, j'ai pas l'impression que c'est dans leur rouage, parce qu'il m'a dit que c'est quelque chose qui les intéressait, mais c'est pas forcément quelque chose qu'ils sont en train de faire. Voilà, ça c'est la nuance, mesdames et messieurs. Alors les stacks, c'est bon.
Oui, c'est vrai.
Non, par contre, si on voulait qu'on parle de la version console, c'est sûr, 2026, je crois qu'ils voulaient faire une version console. Ils vont sortir sur console aussi. Et ça, je pense que c'est encore un autre challenge qui est beaucoup plus grand d'ailleurs que tout ce qu'ils ont fait jusque-là, je pense. Ok. Let's talk about storage.
Oh my God, I'm feeling already bad. Because you tackle all the topics where I know you have something to criticize. I feel like,
no,
oh shit.
Don't take it negative. Yeah. Please do not take it negative. It's like really.
No, I'm just joking. Yeah.
I really try to give you some nice feedback so you can make the game even greater than it is, because the game is great.
I know.
Your game is great.
Yes. Yeah, ok, storage, yeah.
Encore une pub, c'est pas une pub, les gars, c'est pas une pub, il y aurait écrit publicité en haut, c'est pas une pub. C'est juste la passion, un truc que tu connais pas. Sorry, excuse me, I was responding to the chat. So, I'm sure you guys have lots of discussion on storage, right?
Yeah.
So, I get the feeling like always, like when you want to be organized and like have each chest with each ingredient, it's really hard to keep up with this. And when you come back in your base, you open like 10 to 20 chests, and then you have to like empty your inventory into those chests. But at least with Shift R, it's really good with Shift R. But maybe at higher tier levels, like in the in the 2026, you could add like maybe a chest that detects where the items you put in it are in other chests, and will dispatch it. Yeah. Something like that. A organizer chest.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. This is also a good idea. I heard that before, and it's what we call a quality of life feature, like that we want to work on these kind of things, definitely. So we have also some guys that are only looking at these kind of things, like that really want to make it easier for the inventory management. So there are definitely ideas to improve it even more. Right now we have at least give you the signs, like you can write down a sign plate on a chest. It's also not finished, but the community wanted to have it for such a long time. So we had to make it now to give it to you. Although we want to improve that it will look better, like with the writing. But it's definitely something, we were also working on, like to make it easier for the inventory management, not to always open all the chests, close them, open the next chest, close it, and all that. Also, as you said, from your 300 hours, maybe 10 hours are just opening and closing chests, probably.
Yeah, at least.
Yeah.
And let me tell you, it's way more than 10 hours. Let me tell you, because those chests. I love those chests, by the way. But and the fact that now you can put like those I don't know how you call it, like those pancartes that I used to like the name the chests. So
signs,
you really need to find out maybe or not. It's just a suggestion. I get the feeling that maybe you have alternatives like maybe NPCs that helps you organize chests. I don't know how you guys want to do it, but in Soul's Mask, you should check out Soul's Mask because they do it real good. In Soul's Mask, you put everything in a chest, and then you organize this chest. So one NPC you design, you like it's just a list. You put the NPC goes in this chest, takes this item, put it in this other chest, like point A to point B.
Okay.
Like you should really check Soul's Mask because they make you like Soul's Mask is like a big crafting game as well, survival, and they use a lot of everything in your base is like automation by NPCs.
Yeah. Cool.
So
okay,
NPC...
I noted that down. Yeah.
Yeah. You should check it out. Grounded. You've seen Grounded, right? As well. They have the quick deposit.
Grounded, yeah.
Grounded does it real good, especially that you guys want to like go on consoles in 2026. So you're gonna need this quality of life updates.
Yes.
Because you know how consoles are picky, huh? They won't be as tolerant as
forgiving.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
D'autres sujets, les gars, que vous voulez aborder? En gros, bon, là, on a abordé le sujet des coffres. Donc là, il m'a dit, ouais, j'en suis sûr que tu as passé plus de 10 heures de ton jeu sur 235 heures à organiser les coffres. Et là, en gros, quand tu rentres d'une expédition, tu passes ta vie à faire Shift R sur tous les coffres, au lieu d'appuyer sur un bouton magique et clac, ça range tout dans les coffres, ce serait incroyable, tu vois. Oui, alors je suis d'accord avec toi, Ced. Mais ça, je pense que c'est une question qui va se répondre. Oui, on est dessus, quoi. Je pense. One guy in the chat said that they really wanted more bosses, and I really deeply agree. When you get the first to the dragon,
yes.
the first dragon, you that was such a great boss, man. That was such unmatched experience. Until on my 230 hours, I think the unmatched boss was this one. Like this one was great.
The one in the mountains, the dragon? Or the one in the castle?
The dragon in the castle. Because the dragon in the mountains is like... Yeah. We could discuss it, but it's kind of hard for you guys to design something that one, like... If you don't have the build, it's really hard to beat the boss, you know? Like, because it's flying all the time and...
bosses, I totally agree. It's also like something I wish personally more, but again, like you have to consider we were a very small team at the beginning. So we had like maybe 1-2 designers who made like all the enemies, all the stuff, the combat, and when you go to bosses, it's easy to really spend so much time into different things, like they are the really the top thing you can do as a team, as a design team. It's the hardest thing. You have to do a lot of animations, you have to do a lot of play testing, improve that. And now, I mean, we have like a little of mid-tier bosses, like the medium guys that sometimes they appear a couple of times, but like the unique bosses, we definitely need more, and they should be one in each biome, I think. Each biome has a kind of a boss at the very end of it. Yeah.
Absolutely. Please do that because like it's a great feeling. like you prepare for this, you know. That's why that's why you farm is like to beat the boss, you know. And please don't forget about this because it's really, really important.
I'm pushing that topic. Trust me, I'm pushing that very hard here.
Yeah, you should because like this gives you know, Valheim is one of the best games for this, you know, like you go ahead and you have to beat the boss, so you have to prepare everything to beat the boss, right? What about like world events, like, you know, having like maybe I don't know, you know, I'm just saying some stuff in the top of my head, right? But why not add some like maybe meteorites that comes random times, anytime in the map, you know. You open your map.
I pitched that. I pitched that feature already. It was also on my list. So personally, I wanted to have that. And I exactly said meteorites that come only at night, and you can see them at a spot falling down. Maybe they appear on a map and they just be gone after some time in the morning, maybe, or something like this. You know, it's definitely also on my list, so that I want to have in the game. And I think other people would like to have that too. More like things that appear randomized, you know, not like every day is the same. So sometimes you have to go to a certain spot, and maybe you also have to be fast to go there, you know, like that it doesn't disappear or something, you know. That it's definitely also in the
I'm happy you have already. I'm really happy you guys already had that on mind. Because I think it would be add a great addition of you know, immersive experience, and like you feel the life in the game, you know, the game has
exactly.
So this would be really great as well. Ah oui, les montures, putain. So another big topic, big topic is the gameplay and the builds. Comment on dit les compétences? You know, the build tree. Skills.
Skills.
So, like gameplay is great. I think you've improved so much on the gameplay, but I still think it could go a bit further, a bit more, because you guys are based on a free skill, you know. So if I want to be a mage warrior, it could be a mage warrior. If I want to be a archer warrior, it could be an archer warrior. But I think it's not yet it's not too much exploited, you know. The skills are like a bit I wanted stronger skills, you know. Not OP, but you know, more impactful. If I go, because I get the feeling that every point I get, except when I have like a new the double jump, let's say the double jump or the jump attack. If I don't get this, I don't get the feeling that I'm really going through my warrior talents or going through something, you know. I would have loved it more as a like World of Warcraft. You choose a spec, you know, like if you want to be a warrior, a tank, you go ahead for it. I know you guys are on the skill on this and won't change it, of course, but maybe more impactful and more gameplay additions, because the gameplay, like, it's not like that, huh? It's better than Minecraft, right? But it's a lot of spamming attack, you know?
Yes, yeah. In regards to that, I can also say, like, we have a lot of discussions right now. So like there was even like a big meeting where we kind of like talked about all the skills, and especially combat skills. Yeah, so like and how to improve it. That for some people, like, they feel, I mean, it's always like you go on Reddit and you say, like, you see the people, oh, I like the combat as it is, you know, I just want to build. This game is so relaxed, you know, don't make it harder. But also people like you say, hey, come on, it's, you know, a little bit repetitive maybe, you know, the way you attack, always the same, and we need more skills with more impacts. So this is also something we are just currently discussing, you know, to maybe also add different skills or rework skills, and also make different skills from the one you have right now to have like more impact, as you say, you know, like that, except for the double jump that you kind of need in the game. It's just like a cheat mode, you know, you can always double jump somewhere.
Yeah.
there should be more skills that really make a bigger difference, maybe, you know?
Yeah, I'm happy you agree with this, because there's a lot of skills. I'm sure you guys. I don't know if you have even statistics of what people pick in the skills, but I'm sure there's a lot of skills that are not really that great. You know, like in the. Why not like make a skill where you can have a pet that helps you? You know, like the hunter
Yes,
build.
yes, yes,
You
yes.
know.
Yeah, yeah.
That's what when I see Maître de la Bête, it's like Master of the Beast. You know, I would say, where's my pet? You know, well, I'm a hunter. Like, where's my
Like you wanted, like in World of Warcraft, like a pet that goes and tanks the enemies.
Exactly.
Yes, and
Man,
while
the
you
game
shoot
was in
from the back.
2027.
Yeah,
27.
yeah.
It was in 2007. Man, I'm sure you guys can make it. You guys are great. Like you can make it.
Yeah.
Having a pet or having like it would be
Yeah,
awesome.
but wait. I just want to say something. Like with everything we want to design, for example, let's say you can summon a pet or something. Yeah, we always have to consider it's a 16-player multiplayer game. And then we have to think about like what would happen if the 16 players would all have a pet, for example. You know, if they would go that way, can we still kind of like balance the game in a way that we can control the experience? You know, there are certain things which are very hard to balance with the more players we have in the map. So also we try to at the beginning not to have two OP skills that if the like 4 or more players go in this game, they have a good build, they will never have problems with any enemy. You know what I mean? It's like when you go and have like very, very impactful stuff, it can also happen that it's too OP. Like that when you have like 8 players and there is no enemy could challenge you in any kind of way, something like that, you know? So, and always when we make stuff in mind, it's very hard because we have to think, okay, we wanted to make it cool for the single player experience, but also like what if like 4 or more players would do that, you know, and then does it maybe ruin the multiplayer? It will be
let me tell you right now.
Yeah.
Anything you will do, anything you can do, 16 players will wreck your game. There is no way, there is not one world when you put 16 players together, they will not kill one-shot your boss. Whatever you do.
Yeah.
So with that out of the way, I'm sure you guys could like focus more on like a real gameplay where people play 2, 3, 4 people. I'm not sure there's 16 people going down dungeons, 16 people going down bosses.
Not really
right?
realistic. That's true. Yeah. But we still consider like at least 4 players or 4 to 6 players could be, you know, like a realistic amount of people going for whatever, a boss raid or something. Also, it's like in the streams that we experienced there, most of them, I think the maximum I saw was like 8 players in a Hollow Halls dungeon. You know, 8 players, and that was already super chaos. You know, like the 8 players, they were kind of completely lost in the chaos.
We played yesterday. We played until 7 in the morning, and we did the one Racine. I don't know how it's you know the red. The Shroud route. Yeah, we did one like that. We were 4. It was like the most I've ever played, like in Enshrouded. And it was like it was too much already. 4 people, but it felt good. It felt good. The amount of mobs was great. Everything was like kind of feeling balanced. It was still hard. It wasn't that but yeah, it felt like everything was going right and left. So I can't imagine like 16 players. Like if you cannot base your balancing on 16 players. You cannot base that. But at least maybe 4 to 6 players, as you said, would be more viable. So I'm really happy about your response as well, because you guys know at least a lot of stuff about your game, and that's great. Obviously, you know, but what people like and people would like. But I'm sure you could do better in the skill tree. I'm sure without putting OP stuff, but more, you know. There's something I love, you know, with my daggers. I do like that one attack, and then I get the heavy attack if I mark a pause. this is great design because it gives me like I have to time my shit, and that's great. That's great. Maybe add more stuff like that. You know, I dodge and then I get the dodge attack. It's great. Give me more. Give me more. Maybe like infuse the skill sets, or maybe like after if I do the timing right, I get another. I can do another stuff. You know, maybe go more in depth about like the. Let's make you an example because I'm sure you know. So like let's say I do the dodge attack and then I continue to do another attack, and then it snowballs. You know, I could go ahead with like combos. You know.
Yes. Yeah, so basically we hired a guy that is responsible now for all the combat, and he is a pretty smart guy, and his ideas are kind of like going into your direction. So like, let's see.
Great.
Will come.
Great.
You know? So, but we are working on this. This is like a big topic on our list, like to improve combat, to improve the skills.
Let me. Oh, I'm so happy about your response. Let me tell you.
It will not be a Souls-like, but at least it will feel better, you know, like.
But I mean, it feels kind of Souls-like, but just like, you know, the fun way. But it feels a bit like that, and I really don't mind it. The perfect block is, I'm sure you ask every single gamer that plays your game, you ask them what do they like the perfect block. It's one of their favorite mechanics.
Parry,
I'm sure.
Yeah.
I'm sure the parry is like the parry. Your
For
parry
me,
is
I
just
think it's OP. I think it's OP because it's very easy to do. But yes, it's good.
Yeah, it's
because
kind of
you
OP.
can use it all the time, you know. Like,
but no, it's not that OP, because let me tell you, because I play in hard, and it's not that OP because when you have like 2-3 people running after you, I even use shockwave. Shockwave. So when my parry like pushes around people. And still, man, you need to boost this shockwave, man, because when I'm alone and 3 people are around me, the shockwave does nothing, you know. I can't, like, let's say a perfect parry guy, I cannot use my my E, like, I don't know how it's called in English. You know, when the guy is stunned, you press. And I cannot do it because, like, I have no time. I get killed if I do it. So it's not that
Takes
OP.
too long.
Because if there's multiple people around you, but I play daggers, of course, and daggers are really weak in your game. But they've got better. So that's why. Talking about daggers, let's go in the assassin build. I'm sure you guys. I mean, you put that in the tutorial. The sneaking in the game. You put it in the tutorial. We need more. We need more of this. We need more of like camouflage. You know, maybe
disguise and
disguise. Maybe something in the assassin build that makes you less visible to enemies. I see that. I see that there's settings that makes.
I see you played World of Warcraft and you played Rogue, right?
Exactly.
World of Warcraft.
I played everything. Man, I played 10 years of World of Warcraft, man. So.
Okay.
But you have to steal everything. You have to inspire of everything in World of Warcraft. It was the best game in the world, man.
Of course, Blizzard are the best when it comes down to skills and mechanics. You really like even Overwatch has amazing mechanics, really. So so it's true. Rogue class needs also some pimping.
Because like I'm sure there's a lot of people that enjoy the double daggers you've added. I'm sure you've already heard. So let's go double swords, double axe, one hand axe. You know, maybe add just a secondary slot for weapons. Like maybe I don't know. Like you put a slot in the for the distance weapon. So why don't you put slots of the weapons, and then I just equip my weapons here, so I don't need to I don't know. I'm just throwing stuff there.
Wait. Okay, you mean like you have like a quick access or something like that here in this screen?
Yeah, because you see it as a quick access, but me I see it as an equipment. You know, so I equip the weapons like exactly like the inventory in World of Warcraft. You open your guy, you give him the weapons, and that's the weapons he's gonna use. Like if you decide to attack. You know, because right now your game, I have to select the weapon on my toolbar and then attack. You know. But yeah, don't. I mean, next topic.
Yeah, I know. I'm taking notes. I'm taking notes. Yeah. Don't worry. Yeah. Go on.
That's for the ambidextrous weapon. Like I'm sure you like if you add like two one-hander weapons in each hand, left hand, right hand would be great. Adding this in your game, I'm sure people would love play, and it will add diversity in the gameplay as well. Playing with double one-hand sword, double one-hand axe, it would be great.
Double one-hand axe. Yeah.
I'm sure you've got a lot of demands on this. Chat, pour ceux qui viennent d'arriver, bonjour à tous. On est en train d'interviewer l'un des devs de Enshrouded. Ils sont 60 et ils sont européens, les gars. Ils sont à Francfort, en Allemagne. Et on est en train de les interviewer. Donc, si vous avez des questions, n'hésitez pas. Posez-les-moi en français. Je vais les poser moi. Les gars, j'adore ce jeu. C'est l'un des jeux que j'ai passé 237 heures dessus déjà. Là, on va arriver sur d'autres sujets. On parle de pas mal de sujets. Là, on parle de l'arbre de talent et de la diversité du gameplay. Moi, je trouve que c'est assez faible là-dessus et qu'il faut qu'ils aillent un petit peu plus loin là-dessus. Ouais, le brouillard, ouais, on va en parler aussi. Mais ça, c'est très light. Okay, next topic is, of course, I'm sure the one of the biggest topics you have is how you move around in the world in Enshrouded, right? So right now, how you move around is like you teleport on these towers and then you fly around with your magic cape, right?
Yeah, the glider.
Yeah. Why not add like, I'm sure you guys had this in mind already, but why not add like a horse or a mount?
Mounts, mount. Yeah. We had the same discussion yesterday with another streamer, also asking for that, and it's something like that we thought about, but at the beginning of the project, it was not the idea to have them, also for various reasons, they are so complicated to do, also in regards to what kind of standards you have to fulfill to make it good. Think about Red Dead Redemption and how the horse there, the standard for this is very high. Yeah. And also in regards to what we could deliver, the idea was basically, okay, when we do this, we cannot do other things, or we have to cut down with other things.
Yeah, I get it.
So and then also we had the world designed in a way that we had way shorter distances that we would do, for example, in a Zelda game or Shadow of Colossus. There is the mount is essential. You need this mount. It's part of the gameplay experience. Without the mount, you would just walk through some empty spaces for 10 minutes. And we feel Enshrouded was designed in a way that the distances between each locations are not that big. So you could always go to the top, or you can even double jump, use the glider, use the upcraft skill, and really bypass a lot of way just by flying. And so for us, it was never the essential thing to add in the game. It would be still a nice to have, okay, yeah, we can imagine doing it, but it's really not on the top prior list now because we designed the world in a bit different way. Of course, you can say, you still have to walk a long distance, and it would make more sense with a horse. But from the speed that you can actually glide, and the mount would be not as fast. You would always fly faster than ride on a horse, probably. But it's not completely gone, the idea, but it's not the highest prior,
Okay. So I'm sure it's so your game I've done I'm going for the 100% right now on your game.
Yeah.
So I don't need the mount. I'm just telling you. But I'm sure it would be a nice addition, an Elden Ring mount. You just put it on, you put it out, put it on, put it out, and it would be a great addition, I think, marketing wise, because people would love having a horse in your game, just marketing wise. Just go make a tool or a horse or something that you have that makes you go faster, and I think it would be a great marketing selling point on your game.
Yeah, I think our marketing guy is watching, so he's taking the note now.
yeah, because your game is really well designed around this. So the glider is really nice. could you just add another glider, please? It's been like 1 year. I've been waiting for a new glider, maybe 1 year and a half. Since the early access, I've been waiting for a new glider. Thank you. I got a new hook this patch, but I don't have a new glider. Huh?
Okay, I will. God, you have your list of demands is getting bigger and bigger. What should I do? Okay, I'm taking notes. I will tell the team. Yeah, okay. Hey, Locklear said he's playing for 1 year. He needs a new glider. Let's make it just for him.
Yeah. Or new flying mount, right?
That would be cool. I think the flying mount could be really something that essentially could be an upgrade to a glider. That you have more control or something like that. Not maybe, but yeah. We will see.
I think it would be marketing-wise, it would be the best solution. I'm telling you, because your game would take another proportion. Even though like it's you have to make it hard to access. You have to put level cap as well in your game, because like let's say I start with a level 1, I could put directly this level 43 gear on my head, so I'll be OP until the end of the game. But maybe only for the flying mount, you put a level cap on the flying mount, so the guy that starts the game cannot have a flying mount.
Yeah, but would you say level cap would be something generally that you would think would make sense for other players, like that you can only wear a helmet when you are whatever?
I mean, your game works great like that, so I think don't change nothing on the level cap right that, but. Yeah, it's kind of nice finding an object that's higher level than you, and you still can put it on. It's really nice.
Or your friends can get something good stuff. When you start, and
it makes the game really easier. But I think it's not that disturbing. But if you add a flying mount, put a level cap. Yeah. So new players won't be able to give each themselves flying mounts. Maybe add a flying mount with a secondary seat. So like your OP friend can come and help out and bring you to some with a secondary seat, like two slots mount, and this would be I think this would bring a new public to your game. I remember when it was the marketing selling point of Horizon Forbidden West. They put flying mounts in there. People were going crazy about it.
Yeah. Dude, we should hire you, actually.
I know. I think I'm gonna stop streaming and work for you guys. I'm telling you. No.
Good.
I'm telling you. I think I'm gonna take over.
You take over the game.
Yeah, I'm gonna take over the game.
Okay.
So
gonna be the creative manager. Yeah. Okay.
And or maybe add a potion that gives you like for 2 minutes the ability to fly. I don't know. Invisibility potions as well would be awesome in your game. And why not? Why not? All these crafting materials are made for being used, right?
Yes.
So yeah, I'm happy about every single stuff you responded for now. I'm really happy that you guys are aware of what and I know you guys are all about like detailing, and because we can feel it in your game. Your game is polished, so we can feel it. There's a few glitches, especially with the ascendant current. Like sometimes when I'm in a dungeon and I do the ascendant current, I go through the map. I know
that was a bug. It was very hard to reproduce, but I think it was fixed now.
I'm telling you, it's not fixed.
No,
it's not fixed. Okay. I've been going through walls all night.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I definitely know that it exists and that somebody worked on it. Maybe it's not in the patch yet, but then it will be.
Okay. I mean, I don't mind. Don't worry. Yeah. You don't need to justify. I'm just telling you, so you guys will correct it, right? Let's another topic, and then I think you have to go, right? I don't want to keep you too long.
No, 15 more minutes. Yeah.
Montrez le clip. Si vous avez le clip, envoyez-le.
15 minutes.
So, of course, I'm sure this topic has been as well a lot of discussed. Chat, vous me dites si vous voulez que je traduise en français. Ok, mais il y a Camélia qui traduit un petit peu tous les sujets en français là dans le chat, donc si vous voulez, si ça vous intéresse, vous lisez, ok. Mais sinon, je vais essayer de vous traduire un peu ce qu'on parle. Là, on parlait des montures et l'utilité des montures qui n'était pas utile techniquement. Je suis en train de faire le 100% du jeu, j'ai pas besoin de monture, mais ça ajouterait quand même un petit truc, tu vois, dans le jeu. Et je pense que ce serait vraiment cool d'avoir une monture volante ou un truc comme ça. Que ce soit pour le marketing, que ce soit pour le kiff du jeu, tu vois, genre global, voilà. Et là, on va parler un peu de l'eau. So let's talk about water.
Yeah.
So you've added water. It's been like I have to tell you guys did such a great work. The game feels so much more real now that there's water. And your water, I know that the water is one of the things that is the hardest to develop in a game.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
Yeah. So there's another thing. So there's a few bugs in the water. Sometimes there's enemies walking in the water, you know, and you can't fight them.
Yeah.
You cannot even
Yes.
defend yourself.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do for this?
Well, usually they're not supposed to have like combat encounters in the way that you can't escape, you know, like some enemies like the skeletons, they just don't die and it's made on purpose, you know, but it was not made like the idea that you have situations where you're supposed to fight enemies underwater. If that happens, you know, like that we will definitely go on and figure that out, but right now we have no combat in water, so you can't use a harpoon or something. Yeah, but we also had that as a feedback from other players. You know that they said, okay, basically you try to avoid water whenever there's an enemy, you know, and try to go out of it. And yeah, we have to figure out a solution for this.
Yeah, just make the
say
harpoon.
what
Make the harpoon.
Yeah. Okay,
You-
we'll make a harpoon.
No,
Locklear said
ma-
we should make a harpoon. Yeah.
No,
It's like a,
but you make the
defining
harpoon
game
so
now, yeah.
I can beat enemies in the water,
Yeah.
or at least just
Yeah,
parry,
okay.
you know, or something.
Yeah.
But the harpoon would be a
Note
great
down,
idea.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm sure you also had talking about water. You also had I want to farm fish. Can I do
Yeah.
it?
You want to farm fish like with a harpoon? No.
No. I
fishing
want
rod.
want to be able to build an
Fishing
aquarium.
farm. You might. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes. That's also something. Yeah. It's also something we had as a feedback before. Yeah.
Okay.
To make like a big fish farm or something like the we had in the poi. You know, like there is a fish farm that you find in the biome.
Yeah. I've seen it. Yeah.
Have you been there to the fish farm? Yeah.
I've seen it.
Yeah. I built that. I built the fish farm. That's my creation.
Man,
actually.
yeah, it's very nice to know that you build that, but I would like to build it as well myself, you know, in my base.
Okay, I got it. Yes.
So,
Oh, what did I do now?
I'm
No, I gave
really happy
people
for
all-
you, but I would like to build it as well.
Okay, I got it. Yeah, fishing farm. Yep. Yeah, no, definitely something also like that could be done better. Yeah.
Okay.
But
Est-ce
the
que
first
vous êtes-
iteration, you know, like we will do many more improvements. Yeah.
Yeah, I think because fishing is like kind of hard. So when you find like, especially your fishing mechanic,
Yeah.
I had to go
Fish.
in
Yeah.
easy mode for the fishing. Unfortunately, because like I'm not really quite a fan of just spending 2 hours fighting against the fish, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's me. Don't take my word for it. It's only me. It's
Come
my
on, it's
taste.
not so long. Yeah, it's
No, but
come
it's
on,
my
not
taste. You
that
know,
long.
it's my
Yeah,
taste.
well,
Every
yeah.
game, like I used to play Sea of
Yeah.
Thieves as well, and every time I fish, man, I
fishing.
like
Yeah.
fishing like just takes time. You know, right? It's the
I
point
know.
of fishing.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
it's me.
Yeah.
It's me. That's not
Some
my.
love it, some hate it. I know. Because also some in our team they said like, "Oh, why do we do fishing? I don't like it." You know, like. But
Yeah,
I
so-
love it. You know, I just love to sit with my friends and go fishing. Yeah.
Yeah. But like leave it like that, and then give it the possibility to create a fish farm. So like that, the
Yeah.
guys that fish won't fish. They would do a fish farm, and the others would just fish. You know. So it's everybody's happy. Est-ce qu'on a autre chose, les gars, ou pas? Ouais, j'ai déjà parlé du fait qu'on puisse pas attaquer. Alors, je viens de le faire, du fait qu'on puisse pas attaquer dans l'eau et pas se défendre dans l'eau. Donc, je lui ai dit, fais en sorte qu'on puisse se créer une lance et voilà quoi. Des objets à collectionner, mais ça, il y en a déjà plein. Des milliards. Il y a des milliards d'objets à collectionner. Je pense qu'il y a plus de devs qui travaillent sur les objets à collectionner et cosmétiques du jeu qu'autre chose. Je te jure. Le jeu, mec, et c'est devenu Cosmetic Land. Je te jure. Genre, toutes les matchs qui sortent depuis un an, c'est que du cosmétique. Les montures, on vient d'en parler aussi. Je lui ai dit de les rajouter juste pour le flex. Pas vraiment pour le truc. La brume. Est-ce que je vais le faire chier avec ça ? En vrai, ça va, tu vois. Et c'est normal, le jeu s'appelle Enshrouded. Le shroud, c'est la brume, les gars. Donc bon. Le TP sur les amis, je suis pas d'accord avec ça. Je suis pas d'accord avec ça. Nombre de bases, pouvoir en avoir plus, je suis pas d'accord avec ça. Je trouve que c'est très bien. Chargement buggé de texture de build. Bon, les bugs, je pense qu'ils sont dessus. Les grappins pour l'eau et le grappin hors de l'eau. Pas avoir besoin de swap. C'est déjà le cas. T'as pas besoin de swap. Je suis en train de faire le taf du dev. En gros, dès que t'as le grappin de l'eau, tu peux grappiner les deux. Voilà. Si t'avais essayé. Moi, on me l'a dit, on me l'a spoilé dans le chat. Avoir une classe avec un pet, déjà dit. Il m'a répondu qu'en fait, il pouvait pas, il voudrait pas faire en sorte qu'il y ait 16 mecs qui sortent un pet et voir comment ça déséquilibrait le jeu, etc. J'ai contre-argumenté avec le fait que si t'as 16 mecs sur un boss, le boss n'a absolument aucune chance non plus, qu'ils soient tous à poil ou pas. Donc, je pense que j'ai gagné l'argument. Mais est-ce que ça va changer quelque chose ? On verra bien. Les boss qui AFK quand tu t'éloignes, ça je pense qu'ils sont au courant, ça sert à rien de trop le saouler avec ça. En fait, il faut construire des bateaux. Alors ouais, un truc qui pourrait naviguer sur l'eau, ce serait cool. Do you... mais ça, là, ils viennent de sortir l'eau. Franchement, mec, les gars, tu vas les refaire galérer à faire flotter un truc. Do you plan in add in like maybe a crafting boat or something like that?
That would be awesome, but again, like it would need to. Well, we need to have some kind of more physics in a game. You know, if you have like water and then objects, they need to float and they need to drown, and you need to configure every object in the game. What happens if you whatever do this and drop it in the water, and what can float, what can go down, and it's a real huge feature that needs to be be done, you know. Of course it would be nice. I would love to be in a boat and set sail and travel to an island, you know, on the water, but it's also a whole lot of mechanics we need to do, not in 1.0 probably, but maybe later, you know, like but it would be awesome, of course, you
pas
know?
pour la 1.0 mais peut-être plus tard, enfin tu vois, on sait pas ce qui peut se passer. De toute façon, le jeu il a du succès, donc tant qu'il a du succès, c'est bon, tu vois. Il y a un mec hémorroïde, tu m'as dit un truc très très bien et je suis tellement d'accord. Let's finish with this, okay? Let's finish with the looting.
Yeah, it's cool.
So,
okay.
And then I'll let you go play your game. So,
That's
I know you.
nice talk, but I feel like I have to write down so much right now, and tomorrow in the team I will be like, "Oh, Locklear told me to do this, to do that. Please, can we do that?"
Please
you know,
tell them seriously.
Yeah,
I'm telling you, please tell them.
I will. Yeah.
Oh, just can you add also a reflective shield, like you know when in a build in the talent in the skill tree, add something in the red that makes when you block. Perfect block a arrow or a projectile, it reflects it.
Yeah. Oh, but there is something like this, right? In the you can kind of, for example, the fog jelly. Do you know this flying foggy jelly?
Yeah.
That are in the fog, and they shoot these electro projectiles, and you can really parry them. They fly back if you parry them. Did you notice that?
Oh, no.
You can do
but
that.
I've noticed sometimes when I parry some projectile, you know, the ghosts that send you like sights on your head, like the two sights. I've noticed sometimes when I perfect parry, it goes back. But yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe
but not
just
all
add
projectiles, I think.
Yeah. Maybe just add a thing that makes it easier to do it, because it's really kind of rare. I'm sure it would be great. Like even though staying with your shield, not even perfect parry, it would reflect projectile. It would be great. So I wanted to talk about the loot. You redesigned everything about the loot. You know, people were farming chests before, like they were relogging and farming the same chest all over again just to get the loot. So I'm sure you guys could go like further. I would love the loot being like lootable on bosses and not in chests. The problem right now you guys have on the loot is that I have to go around, put my chest markers, go around.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I do my chest markers. I go back. I get the best loot in the game. That's not how Enshrouded should be. I'm telling you, that's not how it should be. It should be I go break the bosses.
Mean it should be more red. Yeah.
I go break the boss's face and then I get the loot. You know?
Yeah. So
it shouldn't
rather,
be chests.
Rather more loot in bosses or enemies than in chests. Yeah.
Yeah, because just like it's really nice, you know, you find a chest, you find some nice loot there. But the best loot in the game you should find it on bosses.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, but we don't have that many bosses to have the whole,
so maybe make the boss like a kind of you know, like in Dark Souls, you make every boss have a wall. Before you enter the boss, you enter this wall. I know everything's open world, but maybe just kind of a not loaded screen, but
instance.
Not even that. You know, just a thing that you press, and then the bosses come, and you choose how you know. Grounded has that. Grounded, you bring materials.
But it's
to
in
the
the
boss.
fog as well. Yeah. But we have this in the fog with this hand, you know, like where you can summon an enemy, for example. But you want it like
I've seen that.
The whole big boss. Yeah.
I've seen that. But make it like so you're level 10. You have access to these materials. You use the materials you have access when you're level 10 to bring the boss. But you see that you can bring the boss with more materials and that you don't have for a level 25 recommended, you know, and level 40 recommended. So you do the same boss, you can do it, but every time you put the materials in, the boss comes in, but it is at your level, right?
Okay. Yeah.
You get me?
I get it.
If you look in Souls Mask, they have exactly this mechanic. So in Souls Mask, you go to this ritual. No, and there's a ritual, and then you bring the materials you have access to, and you can bring the boss will come once you put the materials on the ritual, and the more rituals are harder to find in higher tier levels, the more level is the boss. You get me?
Yeah, I get it. Yeah.
And this would
you mean this?
This would make every boss in the game repeatable. And useful, you know? And that would be great.
Yeah.
It's like boss scaling. S'il comprend ça, les gars, il va modifier tout le jeu, les gars. Ça, c'est la meilleure idée qu'on a eue depuis le début. En gros, ce que j'ai dit, c'est de faire en sorte que tu puisses invoquer le boss. Par exemple, tu es niveau 10, tu as accès à telle ressource, et bien, tu peux invoquer le boss, parce que le boss, c'est niveau 10, tu vois. Tu arrives avec tes ressources niveau 10, tu invoques le boss. Et le boss, c'est niveau 10. Mais tu vois que tu peux invoquer le boss, genre niveau 25, niveau 35, niveau 45, tu vois. Et tu vois, il y a des paliers. Et pour invoquer le boss niveau 45, il te faut des ressources que tu chopes dans les zones niveau 45. Et du coup, tu reviens dans ce truc de boss, et voilà. Any questions?
You mean me or the chat?
Yeah, you. You need to add that, huh?
I think, yeah, of course I've taken notes. Especially like I have to look into Souls Mask. I've never really like dig into that game, you know, but now you mentioned it so many times and I was like, okay, they seem to have some cool mechanics there, you know, that could be.
They really do. And it's 16 players, I think. It's 16 players as well, even more, I think. And there's PvP and everything in their game. You should definitely check it out.
Yeah.
I feel that there's too much. I love this game. I have 500 hours on Souls Mask. I love the game. But you know, it's a bit more like Palworld. Souls Mask is a bit like Palworld, where you farm like it's not Pokemons, but you farm people in Souls Mask. you capture people, and then those people have random statistics, and sometimes you can find like shiny statistics, you know, and so you keep farming people, farm. You and then you use them in your base for crafting and everything. You definitely need to check it out, and the fact how you make those bosses come in the world. I think there's 4 or 5 bosses, and you can play them like 3 times. Low level, high level, mid level, and high level.
Okay.
So the game takes way more. The repetitiveness is really fine because you can. The difficulty is higher as well. The bosses are harder and have more skill sets than the lower tier bosses. The same boss, right? The same boss when you get it in a higher tier. So yeah, you should check it out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I just wanted to say something. Just I sometimes I read in the chat and read some comments also, so like people saying some nice things, and I'm also pretty happy. So also thank you to everybody who said like compliments here in the chat and likes the game also. And I'm really happy to see that you have also a lot of people really enjoying this game and enjoying you playing the game. And really, it's so cool to see that, that so many people enjoy this game, and we're so happy from all the suggestions we got from you as a community. And trust me, I will take those notes and I will discuss with our team and say like, hey, he really had some good ideas here, so can we go? And I will get back to you, and let you know like what we've been discussed and what we will bring maybe, in the next update. And maybe ask our boss to hire you, like to say like, hey, he could be a consultant. Yeah, it could be our consultant, let's make it like that.
I've already worked with you guys twice, and I really appreciate it as well. So I'm telling you, but I'm really passionate about it. First of all,
I see that.
Yeah. The first thing is I'm really passionate about games I play. And I get the feeling, and I'm telling you, I get this feeling. I don't get this feeling for every game I play. But I get the feeling that Enshrouded should be at the Minecraft level, and you guys should work for it. You guys should go and earn it, because once it's on consoles, you guys have Minecraft materials to be the new Minecraft. Your voxels and the construction, the build is insane. It's unlimited. You guys deserve more. You deserve way more. Like I think you sold already 4 million. Once it goes on consoles, you guys should go up to 50 million. But I really hope so. I really hope so. And you guys need to put the work in it.
5 million would be cool. Yeah, already. Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm telling you, 50 million on console is way. I'm not going too far. I really get the feeling your game, but you need some a bit change, some tweaking, so your game goes from great to incredible. Yeah. Because for me it's incredible, but for the casual gamers, they need more spice. I don't need that much, but they need that spice. but yeah, I really I appreciated talking to you guys, and I really hope so. We'll talk further.
Me too.
Maybe next year when 1.0 comes out. I'm gonna redo the full game. Yeah. And it's been great talking to you. I really hope that you're gonna use the feedback and you're gonna introduce some stuff in the game.
Definitely. And I will go back to your team and tell them like, hey, tell Locklear we've been discussing about this and that, or we will do this and that. Then I will let you know. So thanks for giving me the opportunity also to talk with you here. It was really super fun. And it was great, really, to watch you and your people enjoying this game so much. I'm so happy about this, really. And keep on playing, keep on giving us suggestions. Go on our Discord, write things in our feature upvote, go in our Reddit threads. We always read the stuff, and really we appreciate every kind of feedback. So thanks again so much to all of you, and have a good night. And see you soon, maybe. Yeah.
Okay, thank you very much, Kajinoko. Thank you very much. Have fun playing Arcades, and thank you for coming. Thank you very much, and really good job. Please tell the team that I love the game, and they all did a good job. You tell them that I told them that, right? Those art directors and everything.
Yes, I will.
Okay.
Thank you so much. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Good night.
Thank you. Bye.
Bonsoir. Ciao.
Ciao. Ok les gars, bon voilà, les gars c'est une nouveauté ici, hein, qu'est-ce que je vous dis. On interview les devs les gars, on interview les devs. Ça fait plaisir, bon je crois que c'est... Il m'avait proposé de leur parler, comme
Tu as
ça.
oublié de demander aux devs pourquoi les TP sont si douloureuses et te font hurler.
Non, ça va, t'inquiète. Non, ça c'est vrai, ça c'est vrai. Bon, les gars, on a abordé beaucoup de sujets. J'espère qu'on lui a pas donné mal à la tête, mais on a apporté beaucoup de sujets. Et je pense que c'est que des sujets qui vont aller pousser le jeu un petit peu vers l'avant. Et c'est vrai, j'ai vu un gars dans le chat dire que c'est vrai ce que j'ai dit sur le fait que les casus, bah, ils sont pas trop in dans le jeu, tu vois. En fait, il n'y a pas ce truc qui fait que le casu, il kiffe. En fait, il faut vraiment avoir l'esprit tryhard, l'esprit du farm pour se dire que putain, t'adores ce jeu, tu vois. Même si le jeu il est très cozy. En fait, je trouve il y a le cozy gaming, tu vois, qui est très réputé, hein, le cozy gaming. Hein. Le cozy gaming, ce qu'on appelle le cozy gaming, c'est le Animal Crossing, Stardew Valley, des trucs comme ça, tu vois. C'est le cozy gaming un peu. Et ouais. Et honnêtement, je trouve que j'ai apporté des super solus pour la rejouabilité des boss. Voilà, tu vois, là, Shamash qui est d'accord avec ça, tu vois, meilleure idée pour le jeu. Bien sûr, parce qu'en fait, t'as envie de les refaire les boss, tu vois. Mais le problème, c'est que tu vas le refaire, bah, le boss sera niveau 10, tu vas le flinguer, quoi. Tu vas le one-shot, quoi.
Allez hop, encore un jeu où les devs t'ont mis sur liste noire, il y a ta photo dans le bureau en tant que cible pour fléchette.
Non, mais mec, tu veux savoir? Ok, tu veux une stat effrayante? Chat, on a interviewé énormément de devs, ok? C'est comme ça qu'on progresse. Comme pour le dev avec Voyagers of Nora. Bah mec, là je deviens un très bon consultant les gars. Mais vous voulez une stat effrayante les gars? C'est qu'à chaque fois que j'ai fait des retours à des devs, ils n'ont rien écouté. Rien les gars, rien. En commençant par Humanits, en commençant par tous les gars. Rien. Voyagers of Nera, non, Voyagers of Nera, lui, il a écouté, mais le problème, c'est que Voyagers of Nera, c'est un autre game. D'ailleurs, il faut que j'envoie un petit message. The Matriarch, non, The Matriarch, il a écouté, mais c'était un peu c'était trop tardif. Il a mis trop de temps à développer le truc. The Matriarch. Il a mis trop de temps. Parce qu'il a écouté, hein, The Matriarch. Mais après, les gars, n'oubliez pas, hein, là, on parle, pour Enshrouded, on parle d'un studio de 60 personnes. Donc, on parle vraiment d'une grosse société. Hein. On parle d'une grosse société. Je rappelle que Overwatch, il y a sûrement moins de monde dessus, actuellement. Voilà. Overwatch, à l'époque où c'était Prime, il y avait 100 personnes, 106 personnes, 106 devs sur Overwatch. Iris Fura pour les 10 subs, merci les gars pour les subs, Iris subs, merci beaucoup. Et non, vraiment, Sea of Thieves, c'est 100 personnes aussi. Enfin, aujourd'hui, ça doit être 2-3, mais à l'époque, c'était 100 personnes. Donc ouais. Dis-moi, les drops sont activés? Oui, bien sûr, bien sûr, bien sûr. Je lui ai envoyé cette vidéo pour qu'il comprenne. Ah bah mec, c'est le meilleur truc, hein. Bon, le PC du CDI, là, il veut pas, je crois, mais... Voilà, donc en fait, là tu vois, t'arrives devant l'hôtel, ok? Donc là, dans Enshrouded, imaginez vous arrivez dans l'hôtel, ok? T'appuies là, ok? Et tu choisis la manière dont tu invoques le boss. Regardez, là, dans Sous Mask, tu invoques le boss Silver, le boss Bronze ou le boss en or. Attends, mais Bronze, c'est avant Silver, non? C'est cuivre. Cuivre. Et vous voyez, le boss en or, c'est niveau 55. Comme Arc. Bah oui, bah comme Arc. Mais pourquoi pas? Et pourquoi pas comme Enshrouded? Ok? Et donc t'arrives, tu fais ça et c'est plié. 1, 2, 3, 3 sélections, clac, t'as les ressources, c'est extrêmement bien. Mais vraiment. Faudrait qu'il augmente de niveau à chaque fois que tu le tues. Ouais, mais là, dans ce cas-là, c'est une automatisation et c'est beaucoup plus chiant, tu vois. Alors que là, ce système-là, il est ultra simple à coder. Frérot, ça, c'est codé en une journée. Les gars, mais en fait, il y a des systèmes. Ça y est, j'ai appris, moi. J'ai parlé à beaucoup de devs. Les gars, il y a des systèmes. Il y a des systèmes. C'est-à-dire qu'en gros, quand par exemple tu dis au joueur, le joueur il clique sur un bouton et il fait exécuter. C'est tellement plus simple que quand le joueur il fait exécuter, cliquer, exécuter, cliquer, je clique sur un truc, je lancer. C'est 10 fois plus simple que d'automatiser un truc par rapport à des facteurs et des critères machin, tu vois. Genre, si le joueur a déjà battu 2 fois le boss, si le joueur a tel niveau, machin, si truc machin, et ben c'est beaucoup plus complexe. C'est beaucoup plus complexe à mettre en œuvre que... c'est d'ailleurs pourquoi dans Dokov, eh bien, tu dois confirmer quand tu fais une amélioration. Dans Dokov, tu lances ton amélioration et une fois qu'elle est prête, il faut que tu reviennes activer l'amélioration. C'est-à-dire qu'en gros, c'est de la flemme pure, mais ça marche. C'est de la flemme pure de développement parce que si le truc s'activait au bout de 10 minutes, ça aurait été beaucoup plus chiant à coder. Quand tu cliques sur le bouton et qu'il s'active au bout de 10 minutes, c'est beaucoup plus chiant à coder. Alors que si le gars, tu fais revenir le joueur et tu fais activer, bah là, t'as rien à faire. Voilà. T'as rien à faire. C'est comme un cheat. Un cheat, les gars, t'actives un bouton. Mais les gars, un cheat, c'est ça. Tu actives un truc sur un cheat et boum, t'es invincible. Voilà. C'est très simple. Un prompt, une commande, boum, c'est envoyé. Je comprends pas que je n'ai toujours pas à regarder. Par contre, le building est pas très rodé, celui de Once Human. Non mais attends, t'es un fou toi de dire ça. Un format YouTube avec des interviews. Ouais, mais dans ce cas-là, il faut que je mette les cams des devs, etc. Mais ouais, pourquoi pas, hein. Pourquoi pas? Pourquoi pas? Mais ouais, les gars, l'interview des devs, quoi. C'est incroyable. C'est incroyable. Mais ouais, je voulais la faire cette interview, les gars, parce que ça, les gars, Enshrouded, les gars, en fait, je crois que j'ai encore plus d'amour pour ce jeu depuis que j'y ai joué depuis que j'ai joué sur Rogue Ally. Parce que mec, sur Rogue Ally, les gars, le jeu il marche incroyablement bien, les gars. Et là, je me suis dit, non mais attendez, c'est pas de la merde ce jeu. Genre, mec, les contrôles à la manette, j'étais choc-barre. Bon, ça, c'est le boomer en moi, les gars. Mais j'étais choc-barre qu'à la manette, les gars, je puisse tout faire, quoi. Alors, à la manette, tu vois, je dois sélectionner ça, là, un par un, tu vois, avec les flèches. Donc, touche droite, je dois faire comme ça, tu vois. Tu vois, à la manette. Donc, c'est très relou, quoi. Si tu veux prendre une potion, bah, tu l'as un peu dans le cul, quoi. Donc, ouais. Donc t'as intérêt à mettre tes potions très proches de toi parce que sinon c'est un peu galère, quoi. Sinon il y a un menu radial aussi, t'actives avec le RD. T'actives et là t'as un menu radial et t'as accès à tout ça avec le truc. Mais ouais, sinon tu cliques dessus avec le doigt, ouais. Mais bon, c'est un peu, je trouve, frérot, lâcher la manette pour cliquer dessus avec le doigt, bon. Voilà, quoi. Mais je le fais, hein. Je le fais, les gars. Bon, il faut que j'aille chercher mon café, les gars. Il faut que j'aille chercher mon café. Je vais chercher mon café, les gars. Les Monster Hunter, pour utiliser les potions et les objets, ils avaient un super système. Ah ouais? Ah, c'est ça l'intérêt de jouer à beaucoup de jeux, les gars. Mais là, vous rendez compte que le dev, il m'a laissé pour aller jouer à Ark Raiders avec ses potes, hein. Les gars, je vous jure, c'est... Fais un room tour pour ceux qui connaissent pas. Ok, tu veux un room tour? Très bien, je vais faire un room tour. Alors, mesdames et messieurs. Ah merde, j'ai oublié de parler des buffs des animaux, putain. Ça c'est bon. Bon après j'ai son contact je crois. Merde, j'ai pas son contact. Ça c'est bon, ça c'est bon. Ça c'est bon. Ça c'est bon. Useful PNJ, bon il m'a un peu baisé. James on Gear, je crois que ouais, il s'en branle aussi. Enchant, il s'en branle aussi. 7 Gear, bonus 7, ce serait fou. Hein. Des bonus 7. Ce serait fou. Il m'a bloqué. Aïe, 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 putain. Oh merde, j'aurais dû appuyer un petit peu plus fort sur la plantation, les gars. Parce qu'en fait, je vais parler de récolter, mais je vais pas parler de la manière dont c'est chiant aussi de planter, tu vois. C'est trop chiant, quoi. Les montures, ça c'est important quand même. L'arbre de talent, c'est le plus important pour moi. L'arbre de talent. Les events, ça, il était très d'accord. Les boss, il était très d'accord. Et attends, c'était quoi que je voulais là? Plantation plus facile. Et c'était quoi que je viens de dire? Les buffs des animaux. Alors, les buffs animaux améliorés, genre chien et chat. Ouais, parce qu'en fait, ouais, ils sont chiants. Mec, ça demande 3 secondes. Ça demande 3 secondes de dev. Le chien niveau 1, il te donne 25 HP. Le chien niveau 2, il te donne 50 HP. Le chien niveau 3, il te donne 75 HP ou 100 HP. Compliqué? Je crois pas. Le jeu est naze. Mais t'es un zinzin de l'espace, toi. Mec, t'es mal, la physique de l'eau, comment elle est incroyable. Les gars, je suis désolé, hein, mais l'eau, elle est incroyable. Hein. Bon, après, là, il faut que je refasse un peu de... Faut que je refasse un peu le taf, tu vois. Mais, ah ouais, merde. Oh putain, il faut que je repasse... les gars, attendez. Je vais garder le bloc-notes à côté de moi, les gars, parce que... Là, maintenant que j'ai le dev, les gars, dans mes DM, il est dans la merde. Il sait pas ce qu'il vient de faire. Il sait pas ce qu'il vient de faire, le dev. Plus de trucs avec l'eau, quoi. Non, mais attends. Je m'attendais à faire plein de trucs avec l'eau, les gars. Il va finir avec eux sur Upgraders. Putain, hey mec, il y a quoi? Il y a les moulins avec l'eau et c'est fini? Non, mais on est où, là? Donne-moi plus, en fait. Non, mais c'est vrai, hein. Dracan! Lord of the Ring Return to Moria, sale chien. Genre quoi avec l'eau? Bah j'en sais rien mec, mais mec, c'est bon, hein, moi j'ai... moi les gars, normalement ça je devrais le facturer 70 000 euros. Ce que je viens de faire les gars là, je devrais le facturer 70 000 euros les gars. Mais vraiment. Je suis pas du tout... Non, non. Il m'a proposé. Ils ont pris du retard avec l'eau car la physique de l'eau restait quand il y avait un bout de map qui restait en terraforming. Mec, la physique de l'eau, frérot, c'est l'un des trucs les plus chiants et les plus durs à faire dans le monde du jeu vidéo. Donc ouais, j'imagine bien. Y a pas une racine ici, là? Les gars, il y a plein de sous-sols qu'on n'a pas explorés. Il y a plein de trucs qu'on n'a pas explorés, les gars. Et aujourd'hui, je finis. Aujourd'hui, je finis le jeu, les gars. Sous vos yeux ébahis. Alors, attends, ils étaient où mes coffres? Il y en avait un dans la chapelle, très facile à prendre. On va en prendre un. Ce bug-là, il va pas le corriger, hein. T'abuses un peu. 10K pour du concept, c'est bien, non? T'es un ouf, toi, quoi. Il m'a tué? Non mais c'est pas possible. Alors? Putain. 45-50. Putain. Ça c'est le meilleur coffre du jeu les gars. Très facile à farmer les gars. Je vous le montre sur la carte. Il est là les gars. Vous allez dans l'église, vous l'ouvrez. Et vous l'avez. Il y en a un autre aussi qui est sympa aussi. Et malheureusement, c'est pas gardé en fait. C'est ça qui est un peu. C'est ça qui est un peu chelou quand même. J'en suis sûr qu'il y a plus, mais là pour le moment j'ai trouvé que ça. Vous savez que sur console, quand tu tires comme ça, c'est wallaké. Enfin, c'est pas wallaké, mais c'est... Là, il y a un coffre. Quand tu tires sur console, c'est... Enfin, c'est ça, ça aimbot. Et ça, c'est pas mal. Ça, c'est vraiment pas mal. 45-50, voilà les gars, on farme les armes. Hein. En fait, c'est dommage, hein, c'est comme ça qu'on farme les armes dans ce jeu. 45-50, meilleur marteau du jeu. Meilleur marteau du jeu, meilleur bâton. Alors, je sais pas si c'est le meilleur bâton. Non, c'est clairement pas le meilleur bâton. Vol d'endurance. Vol de vie. Vol de mana. Ouais, il est assez versatile, mais... Ouais, c'est pas le meilleur. Pour ton système de boss, il faudrait une arme à loot en fonction de la difficulté qu'on puisse choisir en fonction de sa classe. Attends, je sais pas s'il y a d'autres coffres en bas. J'ai oublié. Non mais attendez, je vais chercher le café les gars. On va chercher le café. C'est la dernière mission les gars. Dernière mission, enfin... C'est pas vrai parce que je vois des trucs à droite là. Il faut qu'on aille à droite aussi. Et à gauche. Il faut que j'aille partout. Là il y a un coffre aussi. On va aller chercher le coffre. Oh putain, attends. Il y a un truc ici là. Il y a un village là. Allô? Dracan?
Allô? Oui, c'est moi.
Je dois t'inviter?
Je vais regarder. Je te dis si oui. Bah, c'est pile ici le truc là, de l'autre côté, là où il y a la porte à gauche.
Ok.
Le coffre. J'espère que t'as un crochet.
Mais j'ai toujours des crochets, t'inquiète. Ah, c'est un doré.
Ouais, bien sûr.
Meilleure baguette du jeu. Qui c'est qui court comme ça là? 45-50, mec, je suis en train de farmer toutes les meilleures armes. Mec, c'est terrible hein, quand même. C'est terrible. Que les meilleures armes, tu les trouves comme ça, c'est terrible. Allô?
Bonsoir.
Bonsoir, t'as quel âge, je fais quoi dans la vie?
J'ai 19 ans et je suis actuellement en études de mathématiques.
Pourquoi tu fais le malin?
Et
Je fais un peu le malin, je trouve.
Tu crois que t'es malin? Tu
Non.
crois que c'est parce que tu fais des maths que
Alors,
t'es
t'es pas
malin?
malin
1 plus 1, 1 plus 1.
2,
2 fois 3,
Allez, non, c'était 11.
6,
2 fois 12,
24,
4 fois 5 divisé par 2.
10.
Enfin bon,
Il est
hier
chaud.
on lui a demandé,
Il est chaud, le gars.
on lui a demandé combien c'était la moitié de 140, il nous a dit 75, donc bon.
T'es dans la game ou pas,
Ouais.
Dragan?
Dans quelques secondes, ouais.
Regardez les gars, il y a un faisceau lumineux sous l'eau. No way! Regarde!
mon dieu,
Mais tu vois? Il y a quoi? Il y a un faisceau lumineux sous l'eau? C'est mon marqueur? Non, c'est pas un marqueur. Mec! Mec! Il y a des reptiles! Je rigole pas! Regarde! Il y a une obélisque!
Ah, mais t'as découvert l'Atlantique. L'Atlantide.
Ah mec, putain, il y a des mobs et je peux pas me défendre. Quel enfer.
Stylé l'interview en vrai.
Ouais, t'as vu, hein, c'est cool. Il avait l'air un peu nonchalant,
Ouais,
lui.
j'écoutais.
Il a l'air un peu plus nonchalant que les autres, tu vois. Genre, je trouvais
C'est-à-dire,
que...
qu'est-ce que t'entends par là?
Bah, tu vois, je trouvais que les autres étaient un peu plus engagés, tu vois. Lui, je le trouvais
ouais
un peu moins engagé, un petit peu plus distant, un petit peu plus en mode... Vas-y, je vais en parler, mais t'as vu, genre, je peux rien faire. Je préfère
Attends,
parler au
il en
CEO
parle pas
directement, en fait. Je pense que prochaine fois, je demande que ou pas... je parle au CEO maintenant.
Ok.
Faut-
Ah ouais, t'es un mec comme ça, tu touches
Ouais,
le
ouais,
haut, quoi.
la prochaine fois, je parle direct au CEO.
Ok, pardon. Excuse-nous.
Oh, j'ai débloqué les points d'interrogation, mec. Oh, 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 oh. Je t'invite ou pas?
Non, c'est bon. Je suis là.
T'as vu, ça sert à
Il
ça,
a juste vu
mec.
son temps de travail se multiplie par 3 en fait, le dev.
Ouais, bah écoute, tant mieux, non?
Ça fait plus de job, ouais.
Le problème, c'est que la question qu'il faut poser, c'est est-ce qu'il est actionnaire? Ah bah oui.
Genre, est-ce qu'il a un but de faire grandir l'entreprise?
Ouais. Est-ce qu'on a vraiment besoin d'un but? Bon, peut-être pas, tu vois, mais c'est vrai que bon, t'es passionné par ton jeu ou pas, tu vois. Après, je pense que ça fait 4 ans qu'il bosse dessus. Donc bon, tu vois, je dirais pas qu'il en a ras le cul, mais... Après, il a fait du bon boulot parce que tu vois, tous les coffres qu'on trouve, c'est lui.